I'll demonstrate how to properly set the needle bar height on your sewing machine. If it's skipping stitches, whether normal, small or long, it's usually because the needle bar is out of adjustment. It's important to watch this video carefully so you don't miss any critical settings. We should start by focusing on the needle bar's timing. It must descend to a very precise position, neither too low nor too high. It is essential it reaches the exact height so the needle and hook work in perfect harmony to create the stitch. We are going to begin this entire process by adjusting the needle bar assembly. Let us go ahead and try sewing a test stitch, and if you find that your machine is having the exact same issue that we are about to see here, it means that you will need to adjust the needle bar timing in order to get it sewing correctly once again. If you find that the timing is off, like the example we are about to see, and this is happening to you, you absolutely must adjust both the needle bar timing and the height so the machine can sew properly. Now let's take a closer look at the issues the machine experiences when the needle bar timing is completely out of whack. Let's go ahead and get started. Let us load the raw material inside, carefully lower the needle down, and then firmly step on the pedal. We lift the presser foot, and then I am going to show you exactly how it is done. What happens when the sewing machine's needle bar height timing is out of sync? Here we see that it's showing skipped stitches, which are the normal stitches, the small ones and the long ones. We call those long stitches or skipped stitches, and it's caused in this case by a misadjustment of the needle bar. And I'll show you a simple fix for this issue. First, remove the needle bar cover. The screw is either here or in the back. Take the cover off. Using a Phillips head screwdriver, specifically with this type of tipo, we will remove the screw and then take off this piece, which reveals the entire internal mechanism, where we are going to perform the necessary adjustment on the needle bar assembly. First, we will proceed to remove this part. Next, we are going to take out the bobbin case, making sure the bobbin remains inside it. After that, we will take out the openers, remove the hook retainer, and finally, we are going to take out the hook. Here we go. Lower the needle bar so the needle reaches its lowest point. As many mechanics have told you, the needle bar usually has little lines to adjust its height, but as you can see, this one doesn't have any. So I'm going to show you a very effective trick, 100% guaranteed to get the bar height right and perfectly adjusted. Why isn't it recommended to use the lines that come on the machine? Because as we can see, this one doesn't have any, and on many other machines and models, those lines tend to wear off over time as the bar gets used, so you wouldn't be able to use that kind of adjustment. Instead, I'm going to show you a much more reliable way that's foolproof and won't cause any issues when you're sewing. So let's put the needle at its lowest point and look at this. You can see the needle is going down too far, which means it's out of adjustment and will cause skipped stitches in both straight and zigzag sewing. Look at the eye of the needle, the perfect trick, the ideal needle bar height for your single sewing machines is that the eye should reach this part right here. This component here is the driver. You want the eye position right in the center of this section. That is the correct height for the needle bar, and doing it that way ensures it will sew perfectly. So I'll see how exactly are we going to go about doing this. And first, we are going to loosen the small screw that is holding the needle bar firmly in place right at the top. Right here, you will find the screw that secures the needle bar. It is a hex screw, and we are going to loosen it using the specific number 2 Allen key. We simply insert the key into the head and then turn it to the left to loosen the screw. Once the screw is loosened, we'll move to the bottom and elevate the bar to ensure the adjustment is accurate. With the screw completely free, we'll grasp and lift the bar precisely, following the calibration so the opening perfectly bisects the impeller. There we can see that the bar height is perfect. Now we go to the top and tighten the screw that holds the needle bar again. without the needle bar moving, going down or up, we insert the key and tighten the screw to the right. We tighten it well. We don't need to do it too hard so we don't damage the screw. That is just enough for now. Now let us return once more to the very bottom. Next, we are going to manually rotate the hand wheel several times. And we can clearly see that when the needle reaches its absolute lowest point, the eye of the needle aligns perfectly with this specific part, and it will not go down any further, which confirms that this is the proper height for the needle bar assembly. Make sure the hole is right in the center of the driver, just like we see in the image. This way, the needle bar height adjustment on your Singer sewing machine will be perfect. Now I'm going to show you how to put the pieces in, as many people find it difficult. We move the hand wheel and raise the needle bar. Now, first we place the shuttle hook, just like this, and then we are going to go ahead and place the shuttle hook retainer. It features a small little tab that is specifically designed to fit right in here. Now we take the retainers, the shuttle hook retainer and the clamps, and we close it all up just like this. Then we take the bobbin case with the bobbin inside and we carefully insert it into place in this way. Once the tab fits securely into that part, it should click just like this and the bottom section is ready. Now we are going to insert some fabric and sew to make sure the needle bar adjustment is perfectly aligned. Okay, we place the fabric in, set it to a straight stitch and then press down on the pedal. And here we can see. Take a look at how it sews when you are using a straight stitch. And at this stage, we are going to go ahead and place the fabric in, raise the needle up to its highest possible position, and then set the machine to the widest zigzag stitch that is available. We'll take the piece of fabric out and cut it. And here we can see that the largest zigzag works perfectly. We see that it doesn't skip any stitches, neither in straight nor in zigzag, and on the bottom side too. This means that the needle bar adjustment is perfect. Now the tip or very important information I wanted to give you is that always when we're going to adjust the machine, the first step should always be to check the needle bar adjustment. We should always start with the needle bar, which must be at the proper height. I always check that before making any other adjustment or moving any other part. Well friends, that's all. Remember, if you like this video, support me with a like. It's very important for the channel to keep uploading content. Subscribe to the channel and see you in the next video.